stay away from those people. And if this is you in any level, you just need to realize this. So, people that are blaming other people for their mistakes, for their actions, for situations, because whose fault is that? Like, if everything comes from mentality and that would be in our reality, it means that every individual is 100% responsible for the situation we are getting ourselves into, every like meeting with other people, and mistakes we do, like, or mistakes, every choice we take, it's only our mistakes. Everything is our re- responsibility, because if you are old enough, mature enough, it is simply nobody else to blame but your own. And then for another part, even though you did something that you are not proud of, or the image you're like, you didn't like it, but maybe it's so, it was the right decision at the moment, and you learned something about it. So let's take a look at the phenomena, because this is on social media all the time, with the empath and the narcissist. And it's very easy to like only blame one person. But what we possess, we will send out in energy, and we will, attract people, situations accordingly to that. But we cannot blame all of the other people around us for we accepting someone into our life, or we are like within the situation, because then it's simply that you are not willing to take responsibility for your mentality. Because when we realize that we were put in the same situations all over and over again till we learned a lesson. So let's take a look at the empath narcissism, because I was this empath and I was always attracting the narcissism and psychopath. And this was many years ago, but I knew this was something I did. I knew that that was something I did. So I saw the patterns. So whose fault was it? Like, whose fault? It was mine. Of course, it was mine. But I really like, and until I started to work on my soul work, my mentality, like today, like it's not going to happen any. It's simply that I do not attract those people anymore, and I don't attract them. So it's simply gone. But to understand this, like, why do empath and narcissism, you know, the energy is simply a match? Because empath, it is very empathic, compassionate about other, and cares about other feelings, and environmental. It cares about what other people think, and it wants like to nurturing people around them. But empath can also be this having they have a little bit of lack of the created person perception of itself that you need to lean into, this like perception of who you are, like, and with all the boundaries around. Because even though you're compassionate and having empathic ability towards other people, doesn't mean that you let people to really jump on your part, right? So the narcissism, it is completely the opposite, because the narcissists have a lack of compassion for other people's emotions. They're having a lack of empathic, you know, but they have this strong perception created for themselves who they want to be. So they step in very like firm in that character. So that's why they are attracted to each other, because the other one has something that the other one lacks. So whose fault is it really? If, like I said, this was me for many years ago, and this day I haven't seen any psychopath at all, really, because I don't attract them anymore, because I worked on where I was lacking before. So it's not in my reality. So when we blame other people for the responsibilities that we have for ourselves, because it cannot be only other people. Because if you attract people that are with what you possess, and when people come into your life, you are not, nobody's forcing you to, you know, take them on with like the biggest hug in the world. It's like it's simply it's only it starts with you, and until you will change whatever needs to be changed, you will be sit you will be sat in the same situation all and over again. So comment something, like, and subscribe for more.